Yeah. Week 0 in the books, baby. Week 1 on deck. How is everybody doing this Monday morning? Happy Monday. Did you make it? We made it. Not only did we make it, we've only got 3 days of no football before we have 5 straight days of football. So let's take a look at some of this. I mean, everybody's focused on the obvious big matchups, highly ranked matchups, Texas, Ohio State, Alabama, Miami, Clemson, LSU, those type of games. But there's a bunch of other good games on, really. Really, every day there's at least one. Well, Saturday's loaded of great games, but every other day there's at least 1 or 2 good ones on. Now, the Thursday slate, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. There's like, how many is that? 6? Like 6 games on Thursday night, starting at 5:30 with Boise State and South Florida. Which might end up being a good one. The line's only 6.5. But so I'm going to Cherokee on Wednesday, and I'll be back Thursday afternoon or early evening, depending on when I leave there. It's almost 5 hours away. So if I leave at noon, I'll get back around 5. But I'm thinking, depending on how I feel. After a 5-hour drive and being in Cherokee all night, I don't know how I feel. But if I feel up to it, I might actually stream these 7 o'clock games, the NC State and East Carolina game. The best game of the night's on at 9, Nebraska and Cincinnati. But I'm not going to stream that late. If I'm going to stream anything on Thursday, it's going to be the 7 o'clock games. So, yeah, Boise State. Well, if I started streaming at 7, I would catch the end of the Boise State South Florida game. We could watch the NC State and East Carolina game, and then check in on some of these other ones as well. We'll see. But as far as the other days, let's look here, because people have been asking me, Pete, what are you streaming up for week 1? Well, I might not be streaming anything on Friday, but if I do, it'll probably be, well, what happened? What just happened? Well, the Colorado and Georgia Tech game, I know Rec Talk and Sea Dog are going to be streaming that, and I'll probably be watching them watch that, because if you guys haven't seen Rec Talk and Sea Dog stream these Georgia Tech games, it's pretty entertaining. It's really entertaining when the game is close or Georgia Tech is losing. Then it's really entertaining. But so yeah, I might not stream anything on Friday. Saturday, I'm obviously doing Clemson and LSU at 8. There's a bunch of good games on all day though. I mean, the 12 o'clock slot, you've got 2 big games. You got Texas and Ohio State and Tennessee and Syracuse. So, we'll look it up. I mean, tonight, we got the Lunch Money Show tonight at 9 o'clock. And we'll go over a lot of these games. I'm not going to pick them on here. as far as, against the spread and whatnot. But, yeah, there's a ton of games on Saturday. Alabama, Florida State at 3:30. You know what I might do on Saturday? I might start streaming like the fourth quarter of Alabama and Florida State, and then just roll over into the Clemson and LSU game at prime time. You know what I mean? Yeah. It looks like, what are the other good primetime games? I guess Clemson and LSU is really a standalone primetime game that's any good. I mean, some of these other ones are kind of duds. Yeah. Sea-Dog and Wreck, still their pregame good luck butt stuff ritual? I don't know about that. Yeah. Yup. Then Sunday. Sunday might be the best day of all of them. I mean, obviously Saturday's the best day of all of them, but I mean, you've got 3 really good games here. If I do stream on Sunday, it's definitely going to be the prime. I'm not going to stream Virginia Tech and South Carolina. I'll be tuned into the Carolina Jackpot channel for that. But the 7:30 game, well, there's 2 games on at in prime time: Notre Dame, Miami, and TCU in North Carolina. That's a ding, ding, ding. Where's my winner at? Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. That is correct, sir.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
Fred says, I'll be watching Jim McElwain wrestle a shark on Saturday. Might watch the end of your stream Saturday. Okay, well. And then, of course, oh, no, wait, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm talking about. The TCU and North Carolina game is on Monday night. Yeah. Which reminds me, I gotta talk to Lou about this. If there's a game on Monday night, I don't know if we'll do the Lunch Money Show next week or not, because it's gonna be on during that time, and I definitely want to see that game. Bill Belichick's first game. Come on, man. To stream that one too. So there you go. I'll be streaming at least 3 or 4 games during that 5-day span. Best thing I can do is tell you to pay attention to my community page on the Pigskin Pete channel, because I'll post on there what I'm going to do so people know. There you go. There you go. I don't know if you just heard me, Lou. You realize next Monday there's a football game on during the Lunch Money Show, so I don't know if we're going to do the show or not. You might be streaming the game for all I know. It's TCU in North Carolina next Monday, not this Monday, obviously. No, I didn't leave for Cherokee yet. I will be leaving around 4:30 a.m. on a Wednesday morning, though. You are streaming the game, so okay, there you go. Yeah. He's making fun of me for leaving so early to go to Cherokee on Wednesday to beat the Columbia traffic. I'm actually going to be screwed either way, I think, because for the way I get to Cherokee from Charleston is it's almost all I-26. You go up through Columbia into North Carolina, through Asheville, and then you get off, I guess, the Waynesville exit or somewhere around there, ride through Maggie Valley, and then right into Cherokee. So no matter when I leave, I'm probably going to hit one of those 2 cities' traffics. Now, I don't know anything about Asheville's traffic, rush hour traffic in the morning. I'm assuming it's probably, like every other major metropolitan area, it's probably terrible.
Lots of hippies on bicycles.
Lots of hippies. Well, I can avoid them. But so here's the thing. So if I left here at 6 a.m., that would put me in Columbia somewhere between 7:15 and 7:30, which is right peak rush hour time. And it's a nightmare, especially going that way, going west.
Absolutely, especially on the interstate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've ran into that traffic many times in Columbia.
So
it's horrific.
So here's my timeline. I figure if I leave at 4:30, 4:45, I'll get there before 6. So I should miss most of the heavy traffic. I should get through it before it picks up big time.
Yeah.
But then the problem is 2 hours later, I'm in Asheville. So that's right around 8 o'clock. So then that's rush hour there. I'm screwed either way, I think.
I don't think Asheville will be as.
You don't think Asheville's as bad? Probably not.
No, I probably don't think it'll be as bad. Not even close to being like Columbia is. But
see, P Digits
you probably run into some traffic in Nashville.
He says it's awful there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just leave at midnight.
be a truck driver.
I'll leave at midnight. That'll put me in Cherokee at the casino by about 5 a.m.
There you go.
Scott actually dropped off. He must have got a phone call, which I'm not opposed to doing, by the way, leaving at midnight and getting there at 5 a.m. But the only issue with that is I can't check into my room until 3 or 4 o'clock the next day. So, that or later that day, I guess. But, I'll be tired. I'm about to be one of these idiots that you see, one of these people that are really down bad in the casino when you see them sleeping on the benches in the breezeway, they pass out drunk.
That's bad. So, are you guys going to there for just one day? You going to there for Wednesday and coming back Thursday? Is that right?
Yeah, it's just one night. It's the real reason is because they're doing 5 times points, like for your royalty points or whatever they call it.
Okay.
So I'm very close to the next tier up, which will save me a bunch of money when we go to Vegas in January.
Okay.
So I think I should be able to easily do it within one day. One day in a casino, I should be able to get to the next tier. So
got you. All right. Well, good idea.
Yeah. I mean, if it weren't for that, I probably wouldn't even really be going. But if it saves me $500 or $600 a couple of months from now, then it's worth it.
You planning on playing blackjack, or you got a game set to play?
Yeah, no, I'm going to play blackjack. I'm going to play blackjack a lot more than I normally do. I played a bunch of blackjack on the cruise ship, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm starting to play that more. I'll obviously play roulette like I always do. I don't know. For some reason, I like playing 3-card poker, but I just never. I don't know what it is. It's not a hard game. I mean, it's totally luck. Like, does anybody? Do you know how to play 3-card poker, Scott?
I do not, and honestly, what I've heard about that game now, please don't take this wrong, but I heard it's kind of a game for suckers. That's
well. I mean, there's really no strategy. I mean, basically, they deal you 3 cards, and the dealer has 3 cards. Okay, if you have it, well, there's some people say a jack, some people say a queen. If you have at least a queen,
yeah,
right, at the very least, then you're supposed to stay. That's like the very minimum threshold. If you have a pair, you obviously stay. If you have a 3 of a kind, you obviously, or straight, blah blah blah, and you play against the dealer. So I mean, there's no strategy to it. Basically, unless you don't at least have a queen in your hand, or some sort of pair, or straight or flush or whatever, then you just fold, and you hope that your hand's better than the dealer's.
So it's almost like war, then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not hard at all. It's really not hard at all. And the other thing is there's all kinds of side circus bets you can make. So you have, I think there's the ante. There's some sort of power play. No, it's a pair. If you have a pair, then you get an extra bonus. There's I forget what they all are. There's like 3 or 4 different side bets. There's a progressive bet. So if you get like, let's say you get like a straight flush, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna win like big. You're gonna win. You can win like a couple $1,000s. If you get like a royal straight flush, then you fucking you know you might win like 30 grand or something.
But with 3 cards, it's like, okay, if it was a royal straight flush, that would be Jack, Queen, King of diamonds.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, and I've seen people hit those. I mean, it happens not very often, but I've been at the table when people hit, 3 or 4 grand. I've seen Sir UGA, because he stays at the 3-card poker table the entire time he's there. But he rotates back and forth between the 3-card poker table and the Ultimate Texas Hold'em table. But
I've seen more people hit the royal flush on a slot game playing poker.
Oh, really?
I saw it happen twice in Vegas. Sitting at the bar, one woman was in there and she hit $1,000. Boom, $1,000. Then, sitting at another bar now, and it happened again. A guy hit a royal flush in there. I'm like, and won about the same amount of money, about $1,000.
Yeah, I've seen people win that. But I just never win. I mean, and there's no strategy to it. If I have a pair of 7s and I stay in the game, then the fucking dealer has a pair of 10s. I just have bad luck on it. I don't know. Right. So I'll play blackjack. I'll play roulette like I always do. I'll probably try my luck at craps, and that's hit or miss too. But I just think it's fun.
Yeah, of course it is.
I like to roll too.
You always draw a crowd to craps. If you're rolling, rolling well. So yeah.
And the best part about Cherokee is they didn't have it on the cruise ship, but the Cherokee has the electronic. Now, I'm not talking about like the bubble craps machine. I'm talking about they have a real craps table where you actually roll dice on it. But instead of making the bet with the dealer, and he puts your chips out on the table, you do it electronically. There's like a screen in front of you. And it's just way easier. Like the dealers confuse me. Because there's for anybody who's ever played craps, there's a fucking million different bets you can make.
Yeah.
And the dealers start asking and throwing you dollar chips back. Give me $2 more. I'll throw you a chip back. What do you want to ride on this? I'm like, man, just now I'm too confused to bet. I don't know what I'm doing. So I do the main simple type bets on the numbers, on the pass line, stuff like that. Every once in a while, I'll throw one in there for whatever some of the circus bets, but. Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you something. Saturday, you made a very boring game enjoyable to watch.
Well, thank you. Well, the first half was definitely boring. They got good towards the end.
Well, the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter.
Came to the fourth quarter before they woke up. But it was but. All during that time, the first 3 quarters, damn, they were horrible. Now, who knows? With the opening of some major football teams playing this Saturday and this weekend and starting this Thursday, we may see some of the same sort of games with some high caliber teams. You never know.
Yeah, all in all,
football, for God's sakes.
I mean, all in all, the games, almost all those games were close, though. I think the only one that was a blowout was the Kansas game. Yeah. Everyone else was like a 1-score game, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And
you're right. I mean, it was like was like the Iowa State Cyclones and the Kansas State Purple Wildcats. Acting like they hadn't played at all. They didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Yeah, they didn't know what they were doing. Yeah.
It was like the Andy Griffith, what it was football, kind of thing to me.
Well, I mean, I feel like, what wasn't it? How many passes were completed in the first quarter? 1, maybe 2?
Yeah.
I mean, it was, neither one of those, the offenses were awful in the first half for both teams. And then,
well, the amount of the amount of either fumbles or something like that. They had 3 with Iowa State. I forget. What
there was 4 turnovers in the first half, 2 for each team.
Yeah. And they looked at the season and they didn't have that many turnovers in the season.
Yeah.
It was bad, man.
It was some bad news Bears football to get going, but it got good towards the end.
Yeah, it did.
I'll tell you what. I lost my ass. Now, I ended up winning money for the week, the entire week, but only despite college football. I mean, I won all my money on baseball. I think I bet four games on week 0, college football games. I only won one of them.
Wow.
Yeah. But I cleaned up yesterday betting on the baseball games. I won a couple $100. So I ended up $150, I think, for the week. But yeah, I should just stop betting on college football. I'm just not any good at it. You know, especially.
I think college football is probably the toughest thing to bet on.
It's pretty hard, especially week 0, because you have no idea what you're to expect from anybody. Right. You know, like I mean, I put $100 on fucking. Who did I put $100 on? I think it was UNLV. You
made the over though on that game, right? For
no. You want to talk about being pissed? So you're talking about the Kansas State Iowa State game. I had two bets on that. So I had Kansas State -3, which obviously they lost, so I lost that bet. I had $100 on that. That's the one I had $100 on, not the UNLV game. I didn't even bet the UNLV game. But anyway, so I had $100 on Kansas State -3. They lost. I had $50 on the over. Mm-hmm. It was over 51. And if you remember, the end of that game, he scored a touchdown. That would have put it over. Okay. Right. They called it back to the 1 yard line or 1 foot line. And then they just took 3 knees and got out of there. I said, God damn. Yeah, I mean, so I ended up losing both of those bets.
Oh man!
The only one I won was the Hawaii bet, and I think I only won that by half a point because I think they only won by 3, and they were favored by 2.5 against Stanford.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
the only game I watched this weekend was that Iowa State Kansas State game, and because I don't know the rest of them. I don't have no. I have no skin in the game, per se.
Yeah.
Who the hell is eating chips?
That's Jay.
Hey, my bad. Man, I went to Walmart. I'm deboning some chickens for the pups.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll try to be quiet so the bag don't
No, that's all right. I thought you were eating potato chips or something.
Nah, I threw the bones in the Walmart sack, and after I drained the juice, I just sit here and pick the damn bones out and throw them in the bag.
You obviously take care of your dogs like I do.
I'm about to say, he's sitting there.
In a chicken to give them that food, that's good.
What do you feed them, chicken and rice?
No, just straight chicken, man. They're just like humans. They're supposed to eat just, they ain't supposed to be eating all that bread and all that dry dog food. That's shit, man. It's terrible for pups.
Yeah, it's not. It's not good. You're right. I do buy the like grain-free food for my cat, but I probably should get like the just straight meat, whatever. But it's expensive.
But cats are hard to damn. I mean, to cook for and feed, I think, rather than dogs. I do turkey. I do about 2 pounds of turkey each week, and with that, I put 3 eggs and put this vegetable rice medley in it from Green Giant, and then I can put them in little containers and freeze them in the freezer. And bring it out. So about every 7 to 10 days, I have to go and cook their food. But they're healthy as hell, man.
Yeah.
Are you talking about your dogs, or do you have you don't have any cats, do you?
No, my dogs. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know it. You're right. I don't know what I'm not even sure. I mean, my cat, she doesn't really have any interest in human food at all, as far as I can tell. She never tries to eat any food off my plate or anything.
Good.
So
don't let nobody ever. Go ahead, Scott.
I was just going to say cats are a peculiar pet. That's all.
Yeah, don't ever let nobody tell you that their cat's vegan.
Yeah. I don't know. I buy whatever that shit is, Blue Buffalo or whatever. I know.
I do the same. I do buy some wet dog food for the little dog, the Papillon, but he gets the good stuff too with the wet food. And I do have some dry food for the boxer, but he gets dry food on top of the turkey. I feed him too as well.
So, Nick D, he feeds his cat sushi. Now I bet that my cat probably would like sushi, But come on, man. I love my cat, but I don't know if I love my cat enough to feed it sushi every day. Hell, I can't even afford to eat sushi every day, let alone my cat.
Yeah, right.
You ain't worried about giving them cats COVID without sushi?
COVID?
I'm going to say it before anyone else says it. That's expensive pussy right there.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, but the other thing I do is I gotta put my cat on a diet. She's fat as hell, and it's not good for her, I'm sure. But I've got one of those continuous feeders, so she eats whenever she wants.
Right.
And she's a glutton.
Well, they say that cats, there a high percentage of cats are overweight.
She's about as wide as she is long now. She looks like
Yeah, I saw a commercial that said something like 30% of cats are overweight.
Yeah. I need to start just feeding her, but I tried it for a couple of days. Like a couple of months ago, I was like, you know what? I gotta put a stop to this. So I just gave her. I looked up her size and all that, and I think it was only like a cup and a half a day or something. Maybe not even that. It was like a cup. And she ate that first thing in the morning. By noontime, she was meowing. And she's like, meow, meow, like, give me some more food, motherfucker. I'm like,
Getting fat from all them birds they eat.
All them what?
All them birds. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Them fucking cats, man, they're like the number one killer of birds or something. They kill like billions.
Yeah, kill billions of birds every year. She'll go out on the back porch with me. I got a screened in porch. She'll just stare. I mean, she's just looking for birds. Her two favorite things are birds and lizards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she loves like them little, I guess, I don't even know what they're called, little green geckos or whatever they are that are all over the place down here. Boy, she and what she does is she catches them, and without me knowing, she brings them in the house, but she won't kill it. She just wants to torture it for a day or two.
Oh, and she wants to bring it to you to show you, hey, look what I did.
Yeah, she'll be over there messing with something. Like, what are you messing with? She's done bit the tail and the legs off the lizard. The lizard's just flopping around like a fish. And I'm like, damn, put it out. At least kill it. Torturing it.
There's this girl in Orlando, man. She used to have this cat. That motherfucker always bring in rats. Like, she go find rats somewhere and just come running in the house with some bitch. Fucking nasty shit.
I guess you could find them somewhere. I've never seen a mouse or a rat around my house before. I'm sure there's somewhere around here though.
But them little geckos, man, I wish I had them up here. Them wiener dogs I got, shit, the last, I had them all down in Florida and shit, but man, them wiener dogs, they spend all day looking for the lizards. They love them son of bitches, man. They love them.
Yeah. I do have some good news, not a non-football related good news. I went back up to Palmetto State Armory yesterday.
Oh, did you get your damn gun?
Yeah, but listen to that. They tried to pull the same shit on me again, Scott.
Oh, man.
I went in there because
the order number.
No, I never got an email or a phone call, which is they told me the first two times that you'll get an email or a phone call. So I go in there. I go, hey, here to pick up my gun. He goes, can you pull up your email and show me your confirmation that we received it? And I go, no, I can't. I go, here we go again. And he goes, so you didn't get an email that we got it, that it's here? I go, no, I didn't. And he goes, well, then it's probably not here. I said, well, can you just look it up? Okay. Because it's been almost 3 weeks now, and this is getting ridiculous. If they didn't have it yesterday, I was about to ask for my money back. Because, I paid for it 3 weeks ago. So he had this look on his face like, oh, this fucking idiot. Like, he was annoyed with me. Yeah. And, but he looked it up and he was like, oh, it is here. I go, I told you. Y'all don't email me ever or call me. And I know you got my email because you send me 18 emails a day trying to sell me some other shit. So it's not like you don't have my email address. So anyway, I got it. Oh, I was happy about that.
You apologized and said, hey, I'm sorry, man.
No, he didn't apologize. I don't know. The people up there have zero personality. And their job is to sell stuff. They're salesmen. They're supposed to be selling guns and whatever, knives or whatever the hell in there. And they've got no personality. I've never met a guy up there that, they're the driest people.
That's not good, man.
I know.
I've never been in there. Wait, I take that back. I did go in there and looking at their all things fishing equipment. But no one came up and asked me, "Can I help you? Are you looking for anything?" Not a damn soul. And I just went, "Okay, well."
Yeah.
I didn't see anything I really wanted, and I left.
It's a cool store. I do like the store. There's a ton of stuff. And it's huge. It's giant. It's like the size of a friggin' Walmart almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, the people that work there. I've said this before about gun people. Most gun people are like complete dorks. Complete dorks with no personality.
It's like radio engineers.
Yeah.
Radio. They're all nerds. I mean, they're all nerds, and they have no personality. We used to call them the green card people because they would come up at the National Association of Broadcasters convention, and if you saw a green, they had a green card on them, then you knew they were an engineer, and you knew that you were going to be sitting there, them asking you some dumbass questions. Well, what about the how is that thing? How do you measure it? And I'm like, I'm not an engineer, so I don't have the answer. So I'm sorry. You need to speak to someone else about that. But that really has nothing to do with anything about what I'm showing you here.
Well, I would figure that probably a lot of people in the radio industry are pretty nerdy because, I mean, if they had any personality, they'd be on the air instead of behind the scenes.
Well, that's true. Look, I had a guy yesterday that wrote me. I sent him a renewal agreement for one of my shows, and he wrote me this long damn novel of why he was canceling the show. That he said, well, I'm thinking of selling the radio station. Okay, I understand that. And I'm going to put everything on streaming. I'm going to go streaming because there's more opportunity in streaming than there actually is on radio. And I wanted to say, Mr. Dippity Doodah, there's 280 million people that listen to radio every single damn week in the United States. That's 89% of the audience. But what the hell are you talking about? So I didn't. I just said, okay, well, thank you very much. Will you go out for the rest of the term of the agreement? Yes, I will. Okay. But I just thought, man, he went on and on and on about streaming and why, what's going on in radio and this and that and the other. Well, we all know there's some failures in radio broadcasting, like just failures in a lot of damn industries out there. But I was like, I didn't want to hear this shit, or I didn't want to read this shit. I got about 3 paragraphs through, and I went, this is absolutely asinine. All you had to do is say, hey, I'm canceling because I may be selling a radio station.
What percentage of radio stations you deal with, Scott, in your area that are owned by Clear Channel?
iHeart Media?
Yeah.
Good Lord. Probably, I'd say somewhere in the range of all my products. Okay, let me think about this, because one product is very iHeart heavy, and that's my photo booth, my mobile photo booth. So they're heavy on that. They're heavy with one of my shows that's been taken off, Tino Cucino, and they're putting him on mornings on a lot of their radio stations. So I'd say that's maybe 60 to 65 to 70%.
Yeah, because I remember hearing that stat down in Florida before iHeart bought them out. It was like 85 down in Florida. This was 7 years ago.
Well, when I had this, when I started with this mobile photo booth, I introduced that in 2017 when I first started with the company, and that was just hotcakes. It was like everyone wanted one because they wanted it for their events and their remote broadcasts and all that, to set up a mobile photo booth so people could take pictures and have your logo, the station's logo, on the pictures as well. And they can automatically send it to their phone or wherever they wanted to send it to. So it was it still is a pretty snazzy product. But at that time, from 2017 to 2019, good God, I was like, selling 4 or 5, sometimes a day of these.
That's good for you.
Leasing them out. And,
that's good for you.
And then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And just fucked up everything.
Boy, Volusia was in the chat, and y'all scared him off in about 30 seconds. What are y'all doing? I'm just kidding.
Volusia's in the chat. Where's Volusia?
He was. He's gone.
Volusia's in the chat.
He was, and now he's gone.
Why did he come on?
I don't know. He came in and said something and then said, okay, I'll talk to y'all later. And that was it.
Yeah, we need to get Volusia in here. Yeah.
Did he get pissed off with that something?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's just not available. I don't know. TK called him a commie. Maybe that made him mad. TK, a lot of schizophrenic people end up in prison. Yeah, a lot of schizophrenic people end up on YouTube. That's half of YouTube is schizophrenic people.
Well, are you schizophrenic, Pete?
No. No, but a lot of people are. I mean, I'll tell you this: scroll through YouTube around midnight. Just hit the live show tab, and it's about 80%. Yeah.
There's some loonies out there after midnight, aren't there?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of,
glad you got your gun, man. You back to your gun. I'm glad that happened. That's kind of bullshit. When you told me this, because I was seriously considering going and buying a shotgun from them, but after that, I just went, well, fuck that. I'm not going to give them my money.
Well, so my wife said, why do you keep buying from them? Because he knows a lot of other options, and I go, well, but they got the best deals. I mean, their online store is probably the best deals out of any other place. So yeah. I just
yes, but they won't even email you when they get your order.
I know. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Well, that's a problem now to be sent right up to corporate or wherever, because they're based out of Columbia, right?
Yeah, they're based out of Columbia. They got stores South Carolina. I think they opened one in Georgia now somewhere. They got 6 or 7 stores in South Carolina. There's 2 here in Charleston. There's one in Somerville and one in Mount Pleasant. Right. There's a couple in Columbia. There's one in Greenville.
Well, they made the impression that they were about to close their doors or shutter their doors about a year ago. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, well, they put out some email saying, "Hey, we're about to close our doors. Get these prices." It might have been just all bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know.
People in the door.
I mean, they're on fire right now. I mean, they're one of the leaders in the entire country. I mean, because they make their own products too. So I mean, they sell it. They sell everybody else's product, but they make a lot of guns. They have a factory in Columbia. Oh, there's one in Myrtle Beach as well. Yeah, I think there's one maybe in the Savannah area in Georgia now. So they're expanding. But it's not just guns they sell. That's the other thing too. They sell all anything that has to do with hunting, fishing, anything outdoor. Apparel, bow and arrow shit. The hell, they got an archery range at the one in Somerville. You can go in there and shoot arrows.
You know how crazy that somebody possibly like from New York comes and moves down to the South and sees something like Palmetto State Armory.
Oh God.
They just lose their fucking minds.
Oh, they probably walk in there and have a fucking heart attack.
Oh my God, guns!
Yeah, everywhere.
You don't want to check out Pete McGaha's grandfather owns that drug and gun store. I think there's 3 locations up near Cherokee.
Oh, really? His grandpa owns a gun store up there? I didn't know that.
Yeah, somebody in his family.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird. You mix a drugstore with a gun store.
Pete, have you thought about going back in the peacock business? Oh, no. That was a one-time deal. Selling some peacocks.
What is this about, Pete?
That was my brother-in-law paid back in the spring or whatever it was. My brother-in-law played a prank on me. I'm not on Facebook, but he is. So he posted my phone number on Facebook and said, call this guy. He's got 2 peacocks for sale. So all these so all these people started calling my cell phone and asking me about the peacocks for sale. I was like, you motherfucker. So I finally messed with the one guy. He actually left me a voicemail, so I called him back. I called him back on the air on the Midday show the next morning. And I was like, whatever his name was, Ray. I was like, hey, Ray, yeah, you called me yesterday about the peacocks. I got 2 peacocks, and as a matter of fact, I got a cat for sale, too. And he called me back. He actually called me back. He was like, yeah, my wife and I were talking about maybe picking up one of them peacocks. Tell me about them.
Oh, my God. My friend lives in Coral Gables, Florida, and there are wild peacocks everywhere roaming the streets down there. And toucans, too. Toucans in the trees.
Damn.
It's very cool, though, man.
Huh.
I mean, he'll be walking, we'll do a Zoom or something, and he'll be walking down his sidewalk, and there he said, well, there's a couple of peacocks, and shows him, like, yeah, there they go.
Yeah.
Just roaming the neighborhood. Kind of like geese around here, I guess.
Yeah, he was like, how much you want for the peacocks? And I think I told him like $1,500 a piece or something. He was like, that's a little bit steep, don't you think? And I'm sitting here thinking, I have no idea how much a fucking peacock costs. Like, for all I know, it costs like $10.
That's funny as hell. God. Oh, man. The geese, okay, when we had that heavy rain like Thursday, did you get a lot of rain, Pete?
Oh, my God. It didn't stop raining.
Yeah, okay. So I go and get Chinese food. I got it Friday. It was Friday when it was pouring down rain. And so the woman that was waiting on me, she was very Chinese, and she said, look outside. Look outside. There are storks. I'm like, stork? What is she saying?
Stork.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. So I couldn't see it from the outside. So I finally look around and sit back down. I said, oh, geese. And she went outside and pointing at them. I said, yes, ma'am, geese. A lot of them, too. It was like 25 or 30 of them.
She's about to kill one and take it home and cook it. That's what she was doing.
Geese, not a stork.
That's what she was doing. She was going, yum, yum, geese.
Fried peacock drumsticks, huh?
Yum, yum, geese.
Oh, man, that sounds disgusting is what it sounds like.
Did you see the video of the fight after the Kansas State game that with Avery Anderson's dad and his brother?
Yeah, it's Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson. What did I say? Anderson? Yeah, Avery Johnson. Yeah. So in Dublin, in the street. Now, you remember it was pouring down rain during the game, right? So
right.
It was like they were in the street and there was puddles in the street and they were rolling around in the damn puddle and there was people trying to pull them out. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, that could have went bad with that puddle there. Hold somebody's face down, pavement.
Yeah, but it's just. I mean, it's one thing if you just two random strangers are drunk and fight each other, which happens all the time at these sporting events now. But it's a whole other thing when a father and his son are fighting. Like, what could possibly be that bad that you have to scrap in the street in Dublin?
Yeah, wait till you get to the damn airport for that fight.
Yeah. Or wait till you get back to the hotel like a respectable human being. Do it in private.
Man, that Atlanta airport is wild, man. You see stuff on Twitter about every other damn day with that place.
It's Orlando's the same way. I watch these police cams, and it's always someone didn't pay for a beer, didn't pay for a hamburger, and walk out, and then they act, entitled, and then the police have to tackle them and arrest them and throw them in a damn car.
Yeah.
But it's like, what has happened to people? There's no decorum with people anymore at all.
I'm telling you, that's why I won't go to a Clemson versus South Carolina game in Columbia. And it's not, this is, it's just, I'm too old to be having some 20-year-old drunk kids trying to pick a fight with me. Cause I'll lose it. I know I'll lose it. Yeah. And so, then I'll be viral on the internet for getting in a fight with some drunk 20-year-old. And then I don't need those problems.
Well, what happens too is that then you're mobbed. Someone, you get a bunch of thugs out there that would mob you and beat you to damn death.
Yeah, people start jumping on teams with colors. Yep.
I mean, I've been to plenty of games in South Carolina, but I've been to Clemson versus South Carolina in Clemson. I've never been to Clemson versus South Carolina in Columbia. I have been to games at Columbia, just not when they played Clemson. So nobody, and I never really had any problem other than just normal shit talking. People see me with my Clemson shirt on in Columbia, and they holler at you or say something, but nobody's really messing with me. But I do know people that have had some problems though. You just
a friend of mine is a mercenary, and he would be out at sea for like 3 or 4 months and come back, have plenty of money. And he would go, he loved the Rangers. So he'd go to a hockey game and went to the Rangers game in Philadelphia wearing his Rangers shirt. And he said everywhere he was going, everyone was going, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I can't been killed, is what I told him.
People are insane. That's what I'm saying. It's just there's mentally unstable people, and then when you add in a bunch of alcohol in with it, they've been drinking since 7 a.m. And it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I can't imagine hating somebody so much just because they root for a different team. Like, who gives a fuck?
Exactly. Have you ever had this happen to you, Pete? You go to Publix or go to somewhere, in a market somewhere, and you got a Clemson hat on or Clemson shirt on, and you get these disgusting looks from somebody.
Oh yeah. Well, people are weird.
People are weird. I wore something that had Georgia on it like a week or so ago, and I had these people looking at me like, I was disgusting. I'm like, okay, fuck you too.
Yeah, like if I'm walking in the store and there's some guy standing there and we're both looking at the, in the soup aisle together or whatever, and he's got a Gamecock hat on and a shirt, and I'll look at him and smile and be like, go Tigers. But, it's in a friendly way, not like fuck you.
No, I always go, if I see someone wearing Georgia gear, I'll go, hey, sir, go Dogs. And they always say go Dogs back, normally, Or I've had some to go, okay. Well, aren't you an enthusiastic Georgia fan?
Yeah, people are insane, man.
They are, and they will get more insane as the season starts. We shall have insanity.
Yeah, well, there's already insanity in a different way. The delusional takes on, holy hell. Actually, week 1 can't start soon enough. So some of these people can just shut up.
Yeah, it's time for reality.
Yeah, time for reality.
Amen to that, Vic.
I follow this guy that does bet picks on Twitter, and he posted his picks this morning, like his top 5 picks for week 1. I forget what they were. It was like Clemson and whatever he was picking against the spread, and he's like, these are my bets if you want to tail them, blah blah blah. You should have seen the comment section. Like, people were actually mad, like really angry at him for picking against the spread against his team. And they're like, oh, you're gonna look like a real idiot. What are you gonna do whenever LSU beats Clemson? And he goes, oh, I'll lose my bet. Like, what do you mean? What am I gonna do? You gonna fucking jump off a building? No, I'm making a bet, you idiot. It's like, people are insane, dude. Well, you might want to delete your account after this week, man. Well, I get that all the time, too. After the, what was it, the 2022 season when K. Klubnik was garbage? And it went 4-4. No, 2023, rather. After they went 4-4, oh, Pete's going to delete his channel. Yeah, this guy, after 4, man, he thought they were going to the playoffs. Look at him now. He won't be back next season. I'm like, do you idiots know how long I've been doing this? I ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely.
I don't care if they go 0-12.
Right. You're still going to be a Clemson fan.
Yeah. I have to remind them, guess what? I don't play for Clemson.
Right.
Fuck, man.
And look, Clemson's always going to be a top tier team. Georgia's going to be a top tier team. Notre Dame, Ohio State, Alabama. You know what? I'm going to put Alabama to the side for a moment because Kellen DeBoer hasn't shown me everything yet. But they've got such a recruiting class that Saban left him that, they're probably going to be pretty good for the next couple of years. But hey, you know what? There's going to be times where, our team's not going to win as many games as we want them to win. Was I heavily
that even happened
to Notre Dame? Yeah.
Nobody's immune to that. Even the greatest coaches, in the last 30, 40 years have down seasons. When I say down, down for them, maybe 3 or 4 losses or whatever. Right. I maintain as long as Dabo's at Clemson, he's got enough clout now He's had enough clout, but he can go and attract some of the best coordinators in the country, like we did. I mean, he proves that year in and year out. He went and got Tom Allen from Penn State, who's one of the best defensive coordinators in the country, and of course he's got enough clout to recruit, particularly defensive line and the quarterback positions, because he's put so many of those in the NFL. It's not even funny. So yeah, I mean. Is there going to be years where they're young and they lose 3 or 4 games? Yes, but there's also going to be years where they're a top 2 or 3 team in the nation. And it's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kirby. Yeah. Same thing with all the top coaches.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah. I'm curious about that Clemson coordinator this year.
You talking about Tom Allen?
Yeah. I don't know, man. He's got a good track record, but man, that dude looks creepy as hell.
Yeah, he does.
I was shocked to find out, because to me, you know how old he is? He's barely older than me. I think he's like 46 or 47 years old. He looks like he's about 59. I mean, I don't know, but anyway, Penn State had one of the best defenses in the country last year. So. And Clemson's loaded on defense. I think they've got to be better than they were last year. Otherwise, we're in for a long season.
Y'all got rid of Wes Goodwin.
Yeah, Wes Goodwin didn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he had too many NFL prospects for damn Clemson not be able to stop damn Texas running game.
Wes Goodwin,
Georgia shut their shit down like 80 yards. Yeah.
Wes Goodwin is an X's and O's guy, but he's not a coach. There's a big difference. Which is why
if anyone listens to Paul Feinbaum, Georgia's just going to be nothing but trash this year, according to him.
Who is?
Georgia, according to Paul Feinbaum.
He said that, or?
Well, he's talked about Gunnar Stockton, about how we played, all that. I mean, he's anti-Gunnar Stockton. I'll say that for him. And look. We'll see the test with Gunnar Stockton, but I've got high hopes for the kid.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want a great quarterback. Every team in the nation wants a great quarterback, but that you don't necessarily have to have a Trevor Lawrence or a Tua Tagovailoa or whatever. To win a national title.
Running game, I mean, you got good receivers that can actually catch the damn ball like we didn't have last year. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I didn't figure, man, that whole Georgia dropping the ball shit last year, that was crazy. I mean, would Kirby sit there and allow these players, let's say they didn't like Beck, would they sit there and drop the ball on purpose? I mean, Kirby shouldn't allow that shit. I mean, it's hard to believe that them guys just forgot how to catch.
They weren't dropping the ball on purpose. There's no way they were doing that.
Arian Smith,
I think
never could. Well, I was going to say that. I mean, Arian Smith could never catch the whole time he was there.
No, he could not.
Yeah, he didn't drop one damn ball during pro day though. I mean, explain that.
Well, pro days you don't have Alabama's defense in your face.
Yeah.
So.
Man, he was missing. He was just dropping wide open. Everybody was just dropping wide open shit. I don't know, man. It's.
Well, we went out and corralled some new wide receivers now. I think that's one thing we did. That's the transfer portal we went to, was getting new wide receivers. So I think
we had so many damn young ones last year. I mean, I would have pulled them vets out last year, dropping on them balls. We had that Nitro guy. I mean, he showed glimpses of being amazing, like Pickens level type shit, with some of those catches. And hell, he done ran off. He's like, why am I sitting behind these guys that's not even fucking catching the ball?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you continue to recruit in the top 3 every year, hell, you'll be all right.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, last year was just hard to explain. It didn't make no damn sense. Everybody's saying, Georgia's lucky, for that coaching staff to win this amount of games, but that team was way too talented and way too many drop balls to be saying, the coaching staff is the only thing that did this. It's like last year just made zero fucking sense. The O-line coach, the wide receiver coach, what, they can't afford a fucking jugs machine to catch a ball? It don't make no sense.
Maybe he's just not any good.
Maybe not. There you
Last
go.
year, it was just a weird ass year last year. I don't get it. I don't know how in the hell Georgia won the SEC.
I agree with you there, Mr.
Yeah, I
J.
guess we won the SEC because of Kirby, I guess.
And the thing is, we shouldn't have been playing in it. All Bama had to do was beat Vanderbilt.
Yeah, and
That was
Oklahoma.
That was the funniest shit in the world was when Alabama got their ass handed to them by Vanderbilt. And I put a little video on it, and I had all these Crimson Tide fans that were former friends just come after me going, Georgia got beat by Alabama. Yeah, but you got beat by Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, yeah, and Oklahoma, yeah. And then Ole Miss could have made it, but they got beat by Kentucky and Florida, so...
Man, Kentucky's man. I hope they're not on our 3-game permanent, little pod rotation starting next year. I don't know. If we never go to Lexington every year, that'll be great for me. Man, fuck them guys. That's always a close game up there.
Well, one thing we have is we got Texas's ass. We made Matthew McConaughey cry last year.
You got so you got Georgia has both Alabama and Texas in Athens this year.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And Ole Miss.
And Ole Miss.
And the Sanford Stadium, the win-loss record, they have the highest win-loss record of any team out there. 32 wins straight at home, Georgia.
Yeah, I'd like to see Georgia keep that home winning streak alive. If they drop a game to Tennessee or Auburn, so be it. Keep that home winning streak alive and go for that dynasty. I hope that's Kirby's mentality this year.
Yeah, I think Kirby wants to win everything. I mean, Kirby's Kirby. He wants to, he's going to have them, either you're elite or you're not kind of thing mentality, which I love that he preaches that. Either you're going to be very good or you're going to be very bad. So what do you want to be?
Yeah, that's one way to get his name in the record books, though, as far as like being up on. I mean, he's not nowhere near Saban's, credentials, but having that home win streak and plus a dynasty under his belt, at least he gets in the, he gets on the podium,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, he's one of the. You look at all the coaches. I mean, there's Dabo. There's Kirby. I mean, who else? Who else would be in the top 5 of coaches? What's his name?
Ryan Day.
No, I'm talking about today. Top 5 coaches of today.
I'm talking about all-time great coach. You got.
Yeah, well, today Ryan Day. He just won a national title last year.
Yeah, Ryan Day.
Ryan Day, Kirby, Dabo.
Those are the top 3 because they're the only 3 that are coaching and have won a national title.
Well, oh yeah.
That's true.
But
That's
I mean,
true.
I would.
Well, Ed Orgeron's coming back.
I like Sarkisian. I think he's good. I don't know. It's tough. I mean,
it's hard to come up with top 5
what
coaches.
about Bill Belichick? He won. He won 6 Super Bowls.
I don't give a shit. I don't care if he won 18 Super Bowls. He's never coached a college football game in his life.
He hasn't won shit yet in college football, so
we'll find out on Monday night when they play TCU. I was like, what? ESPN's almost unlistenable anymore. I mean, I do, and I like some of the shows on there. But so I was listening to it the other day riding in the car, and I forget even who it was. But they were like, oh, my God, I went and visited Bill Belichick at North Carolina. I can't say too much, but, man, you guys are in for a big treat. I mean, they really got their shit together over there. And Bill Belichick saying all the right things. I'm like, yeah, we've heard all that before. But what's that got to do with the price of tea in China? Nothing. They haven't played a goddamn game yet. I mean,
hey, something we haven't brought up. How about Shiloh Sanders and the way he conducted himself?
But the people crying about him. He wasn't even drafted. What the?
Yeah.
What? People,
I'm not crying about him. I thought, what he did. Damn right, he should be let go.
And he got ejected. From a preseason game.
Well, that's not why he got cut. He got cut because he's no good.
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of people get ejected from games. They don't get cut because they're good.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
He's not good.
That tight end was about to whip his ass.
Yeah. I mean, Shiloh Sanders wasn't even good at Colorado. He's definitely not going to be good in the NFL. He's just, I mean, he's just not good. I'm sorry. He's an average, I'm sure, I don't know if he might have been decent in high school or whatever, but he's just, that's his limit. That's his ceiling. Sorry. It's just not everyone's cut out for the NFL, man. What is it? Less than 1% of people that play in college that make it to the NFL or something? It's insane. So he's just not good enough. Sorry. I don't know. Go make some beats or something. Maybe that'll work for you. Just and look, and now I do think Shedeur Sanders is a way better football player than his brother Shiloh is. There's no doubt about that. But the amount of people that are upset about Shedeur Sanders, there's actually people that believe that. So you remember the first preseason game with Shedeur Sanders? He went out there and he had a pretty good day, right? He threw for a couple touchdowns, no interceptions, and he looked pretty good doing it. So since then, they've cut 4 of the 5 offensive linemen that played in front of him in that game. Okay, because they were second stringers, or second or third stringers, and they weren't most likely weren't going to make the team anyway. So anyway, they cut 4 of them or 5 of them yesterday, and there's people on there going, "Oh my God, the Browns are cutting the offensive linemen just to make Shedeur Sanders look bad." What? Damn. Why would they sabotage their own pick, their own team, on purpose?
Seriously.
Just because he's got the last, and it's just because he's a Dion, they don't like Dion. Shut up. Well, you guys are retarded. I mean,
retarded is the optimal word there, Pete. Yes. I mean,
there's a lot. I'm convinced that over 50% of sports fans are just really dumb. Yeah. They don't understand the way the sport works. It's like, I like this guy. If they don't like it, then they must be trying to sabotage him. Oh. Yeah.
I mean, I'm more of I think you are too, and I think even Lou is too. I've seen Lou be a critic of Georgia Bulldog football, and I think you are too when they don't play very well.
Yeah.
And I think any of us who are a fan of our team are critics of the team. I mean, we're the worst critics of all. We'll downgrade the team. Hey, why are you playing better? Why are you playing up to your caliber that you should be playing? Why did you?
Well, I mean, there's a million examples of that with me. After Clemson loses or doesn't look good, even if they're playing a bad team and win, and I go and rant and rave the next morning on Sunday morning about it. It's in particular the Wes Goodwin thing. Mm-hmm. I think I made a video. It was titled "I'm done with Wes Goodwin," and that was midway through the season last year. I was pretty much done with him before that, but I was certifiably done with him halfway through last year. I mean, go back and read the comments on that video. Well, what do you know about defense? You never played college football. You're just an idiot on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, these same people, after Wes Goodwin gets fired, are on there saying the same thing I said 6 months ago. Yeah, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, we got NFL players all over the defense, and you're letting Citadel run for 350 yards? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. I mean, you don't have to be an expert at football to know that's no good.
Yeah. That Texas game was shocking how they couldn't stop Texas. It was just shocking.
Well, yeah. It's like there's people that hate Mike Bobo as our offensive coordinator, and I'm not of the ilk of that. That's not me.
Yeah, not either.
I think Mike Bobo's done pretty damn good at calling the games, but you will have people that just will scream and yell. And I mean, Paul Feinbaum. I don't know why Mike Bobo is still with his defensive coordinator. That's a real shame that Kirby keeps on people like that. I'm like, fuck you, Paul. Go eat a hamburger.
Well,
the problem is he does seem to. I don't know if he don't game plan or like his first half starts.
Well, he's always to me been anti-Georgia for a long, long, long time. Now, maybe because I'm a Georgia fan, that deflects on me to think that, or is he really anti-Georgia? I would ask everybody else out there, what do they think about Paul Feinbaum? I mean, he's not some great commentator either.
he was pro Georgia when we were winning the Natties. So
Of course. You see, there it is. There it is. Okay. So
Well-
he's one of these he's a homer when he wants to be.
He says things that he knows is going to get people riled up, and that's how he.
Well, here he got it right.
He gets a
said,
reaction.
Clickbait Paul, casual takes on Bobo.
It works for him. So
exactly.
Yeah, it does. He's got to get the clickbait. Yeah, absolutely. When you're on the SEC channel at 6:01 on DirecTV, yeah, you have to get clicks.
yeah, a lot of fan bases hate it. Clemson fans hate him. I think everybody hates him because at one point or another he's going to say some off the wall shit about your team or your coach or whatever, and people get upset about it. But
Right. I mean, he's kind of like a white Stephen A. Smith, is what he is.
I mean, at least I know people have their opinions about Stephen A. Smith. First of all, I think Stephen A. Smith knows his shit when it comes to NBA, and I think he's very knowledgeable about boxing too. If I remember correctly, he doesn't know shit about college football. He just doesn't. I mean, it's just back when Nick Saban was at Alabama, if you could say, hey, Stephen A. Smith, what do you think about the UCLA and USC game in November? Well, Alabama. Like, do you know any other team other than Alabama, dude? Like, every answer it had Alabama in it.
And he doesn't know boxing. Max Kellerman knew boxing. In fact, Max Kellerman was on that First Take show with him, and he got jealous of him because T.O. said Max Kellerman was blacker than him.
That's actually true.
Yeah, that happened.
Well, Vandy Dandy says Stephen A. Smith talks to hear himself talk, and I truly believe that too. That's why he talks so
Now he's trying
loudly.
to talk politics, which is bizarre.
Well, he's taken.
He might be running for a damn office in the future.
No, stop it.
Oh, I hope he does.
Seriously, there's serious consideration. He might run for something.
There's somebody told him you should run for president, and he's trying to make something out of that. Nobody's voting for Stephen A. Nobody would vote him to be a dog catcher.
No.
I mean,
Now hold up, Pete. This man knows what
Stephen A. Smith, president. Damn it! Can you hear me?
President,
Yeah.
no.
Annoying. You were talking about Colorado too. I had a call-in show last night, and the rules were if you're a Colorado or if you're a Deion Sanders fan and call in front of the line, of course only one calls in because they're a bunch of pussies that would rather type in a comment section.
yeah.
And this guy told me, he goes, now look, Rick, I don't want to say too much because I know your fans are listening. I know the players and coaches are listening. I'm like, buddy, I don't play for the fucking team.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
So it's weird that they have this conspiratorial mindset of like anything that's bad, anything that I don't like, anything that hurts my feelings is part of a conspiracy.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
It is weird. And it's I hate to use the word cult, but it is a little bit cultish. The Colorado fan behavior.
No,
It's
not a little. It is cultish.
Yeah.
Flat out.
And Deion's the cult leader, I guess.
Well, you had a little understanding here. Okay, you had a team that was horrible. Okay, Deion comes in, turns that program around pretty quickly. Where at least they're having a win-loss record. So any former Buffalo fans that were still out there, they're going, "Oh my God, Colorado's the greatest thing in the world."
Yeah, but but I've never okay. If you're a Colorado fan or whatever, and you come out and say, you know what, Deion's doing good things here. He's bringing a bunch of money. He's bringing a bunch of attention. We were a 2-win team, and now we're a 6-win, 7-win team, and we'll see if we can build off of that going into the future. But I haven't heard a single one be rational about it. They all just go to we're about to win 18 national titles, and Deion's the best coach in the history of football. It's like what?
Yes. And if you make this is the crazy thing for the comments I get is like, oh, you you're just trying to get clicks and views, and you're just trying to make money off Deion's name. Listen, motherfuckers, I have a Georgia Tech YouTube channel. We play you week 1. What the fuck do you want me to talk about? Sam Houston State?
I want to know more about Sam Houston State.
Because they don't know football. They don't want to talk about the game. They don't know shit about it.
Well, it bleeds over into the NFL too. So now Shedeur Sanders is 4th on the depth chart in Cleveland. So now that they can't just say that there's 3 quarterbacks on the roster more experienced and better than he is. No, it's well, here we go. Cleveland hates Deion. No, they don't. They don't give a shit about Deion. Cleveland wants to win games. Now they're not very good at doing it, but that's what they want. I mean.
No, or it's racism, which I was also accused of. Oh, you live in Georgia and you're critical. You're racist.
Yeah.
What?
Deion smells like piss now, though, because he's having to wear a catheter and all that.
Yeah, because there's no racists in the state of Colorado. I'm sure of it.
No, none at all. All hippies there.
One of those fucking Mormons, what they think. Where they banned black people from being part of their church until like 5 years ago.
Yeah, until like 1999. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Salt Lake? Have any of you ever been to Salt Lake City?
I have not.
It is the whitest, cleanest city you'll ever be in your lifetime. It's whitey. There are no African American people living in Salt Lake City.
I've heard Utah is pretty cool. I mean, not.
And it's clean as all get out, but it's blonde hair and blue eyes. And if you're not that caliber, they look at you like you got a third eye.
Uh-oh.
A lot of upside down pineapples up there.
Almost like Atlanta is a little more diverse. Huh? It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
It is.
Well, the Southeast in general is a little bit more diverse.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the Southeast is the most diverse region in the country. Personally.
Yeah, region, yeah.
Baby.
I'd say probably if you're going to point at one state, it would have to be California, but that's for a lot of different reasons. But yeah, the region, I would say so. Yeah.
Florida,
definitely,
too, man.
Yeah, Florida too.
Florida's
That's right.
its own country.
Yeah,
really.
Florida kind of is its own country. They really ought to. Trump, how he calls it the Gulf of America. He ought to just rename Florida something else.
Yeah. What would we call it? What's a good name?
I don't know what we call it.
Yeah, I think that's good. Trumpland, Trumpville.
Trumpland.
Trump van. Trumpville.
Yeah. Trumpville, Trumpland. Yeah. I mean, he's already got his mansion down there, so yeah, absolutely.
And you stop pronouncing Atlanta wrong. How do you pronounce it? There's only one way to pronounce Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
Atlanta.
I haven't heard anybody say anything other than that.
I'm from Atlanta. You are? What happened to Atlanta?
Yeah, we skipped the T. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're not from Atlanta, they say Atlanta. They overpronounce it. I'm going to Atlanta.
From now on, just because he said stop pronouncing it, I'm calling it Atlanta.
The T is silent.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly.
Atlanta.
Well, speaking of Atlanta, Pete.
Where are you going to? I'm going to Atlanta.
How about everybody stop pronouncing Clemson wrong? There's no Z in Clemson.
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 I did plan on taking you, Pete, to the Cheetah. Unfortunately, they are shutting it down and building apartments or something. So.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were shutting it down for a couple of months to fumigate it or something.
No, that might be why they're having to shut it down. It actually started eating the walls.
Wow.
That's too bad.
I done a test run on these gummies I was going to bring to the casino, man. Shit, when I was backstage, I took one. Got me laying on the goddamn garage floor right now.
Yeah, don't bring those. I don't need that. I don't need that.
Well,
That's the last thing I need to do is be laying on a casino floor. I don't need those problems.
No, it's good. It's a good way. It's good.
Oh, I bet.
Good. Yeah. Did a test run with these gummies. Woke up with a carrot in my ass, but what the fuck happened?
oh my God! Oh, did you see White Rabbits that night with the gummy?
Yeah.
That's why you can't fuck with that shit. You'd be like Kanye admitting to shit no one asked about.
Yeah, so Pete, I don't know. I'm gonna check to see if my girl can skip work then Wednesday, and if so, we'll be up early. And if she don't go at all, I'll be up there fucking like I'll stay the night at her house. I'll leave at hell, I'll be there at 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning also.
Oh, you'll be getting there around the same time as me then.
Yeah, or if I have to wait for her to get off work, she don't get off work till fucking 3, so we'll get there at 5:30.
Oh, in the evening?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
I'm trying to avoid that. If I gotta fucking pay her to skip her little bullshit job, I'll just do that. That way I get up there early.
Yeah. Well,
sorry to call it a bullshit job, but it's you know what I'm saying. It's like don't let a couple $100 stand in your way of fucking up my day.
yeah. Well, I guess I should be up there. Depending on traffic, I should be there around 9 or maybe at 10 if the traffic's bad. But yeah, I'll be in there. You just walk around a casino. You'll see me somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or call me.
Yep.
Yeah. But hey, Rec, you're streaming the game with Rec Talk, is that right? I mean, with Sea Dog. Rec.
I don't think he heard you. You must have went away.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Hello, Tokyo.
He's probably might be working or something. He's got his mic muted.
Yeah.
Well, I got to get out of here myself. I got to do a couple of things here and there. Hey, good luck in Cherokee there, Pete.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man. And we'll see y'all. Well, we'll hear from you on the weekend. Absolutely. Take care.
Yeah. Thanks, Scott. Yeah. Depending on what time I get back on Thursday, I might stream that 7 o'clock slot. I just don't know what time I'm going to get out of there.
All right, I'm up.
You're just staying for one night too, right? Jay, how long of a drive is it for you? Jay? How come nobody can hear? Vic, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, but I guess nobody else can. I mean, Rec Talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Everything's good over here. Jay. Look at him. Oh, there he is. How far of a drive is it for you?
Yeah. Hour and 30, hour and 45.
Oh, that's it? That's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up, man. When you leave there, you think, oh, I'll be home in no time. But if I lack of sleep, it's something about leaving that place, man. I had it. You know, me and Paul made that drive a few times. I made it myself a few times. Like, I remember one time I was I got a call saying mom was in the damn hospital, so I had to haul ass in that curvy road. Fuck that, man. You leave that place out on curvy roads, but even if you whatever, if you sleep, dude, my eyes start playing tricks on.
Yeah, you start but you probably just didn't even go to sleep.
Well, what it is, it's like your eyes from seeing all the bright lights, flashing lights, and all, the casino stuff.
Yeah, there's slot machines.
You hit the damn darkest roads you can imagine. Even with my bright ass headlights, I got that 6 high. I pull my headlights to high. My fog lights come on, my daytime driving lights come on, my low beams come on, my high beams come on. Like, it lights up like a fucking stadium. But your eyes get fucking like it's almost like that. I guess it's that test that the cops do when they test when they go left or right to see the eye jumping. It's like when your eyes come back to center, it takes a minute to
See, y'all go a different way than me because
for sure.
So you drive a lot more through the mountains than I do because I'm only driving through the mountains for like maybe 30 minutes. I mean, like right when you leave the casino for 30 minutes, and then once you get to Maggie Valley, it's it's only 10 minutes through 15 minutes through Maggie Valley, and then I'm on the interstate. So
yeah, we take that curvy ass back road, man, down to Murphy. I had to come through Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy.
Yeah, I'm only 45 minutes from there at the most. So yeah, I wish I'd start going to that casino, but it's not nearly as nice and shit,
No, it's tiny, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's good for a day trip, That's when I go to the most.
There's a lot more to do at Cherokee.
Oh, for sure.
Got two pools, bunch of restaurants.
Cherokee's it's always an adventure. Like, because if you get there early, you can't check in, so I have to leave my luggage and damn, because I don't buy beer in that fucking place. I bring my damn mug in there, and I have to run back to the damn truck, fill that damn 3 beer son of a bitch back up. Anyway, and then it's like, it takes a minute to realize which parking garage you're in every time. And damn, it's bad enough for the towers, man. That shit's kind of confusing. It's almost a little too big.
It is big. I park in the same place every time, though. I mean, I don't stay in the Mountain Tower. I guess there might be a different parking garage for the Mountain Tower than there is the other two. But I usually stay either the Soho or the Creek because it's closer. It's just closer.
Well, I'm going to book my room as soon as I get up this stream because, like I say, I didn't find out till last night which exact Wednesday it was. Man, I was asking, I went a whole day just saying, hey, which exact Wednesday? And I need a date. And everybody just kept saying next Wednesday. I said, motherfucker, I've been here next Wednesday for 3.5 weeks. It's like, just give me a damn date so I know when to book the fucking room.
Yeah. Jamie, I went 1 for 5 in the Callaway Challenge too. The only game I hit in the Callaway Challenge was the Hawaii game. I lost every.
I got 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that I got was I won Kansas -12 and Hawaii -2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was down there doing some tree work for Fricks and Vixen, and damn, I remember I was going to join the Callaway at the last minute. I looked at my damn clock; it was 11:58. I put the damn chainsaw down. I had that shit sent in by 12:01, I think, on Saturday or other day. Barely made it in.
Did I hear him wrong? Did they say that week 0 was just like a warm-up week? They weren't really counting it, or
it counts.
Oh, it does count.
It counts. You can still,
but you
can still get in after week 0.
I got you. So if you sign up for week 1, you're just whatever behind what everybody got in week 0.
Yeah, you'll just be behind.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got 1 point. I got 1 point lead on the people who hadn't even signed up yet.
Yeah, you can. I got a 2-point lead. So.
Damn. I think I heard them say on the Rob and Kale show last night that somebody got 5 out of 5 in week 0.
Yeah, it was 3 of them did, I think.
3 of them?
Yeah.
Damn, we're dummies.
Well, I mean, first of all, I don't ever trust Rob Sanders' wife. I mean, she's sitting there. She won the damn thing last year.
Well, I mean, you can see how many games you get right every week. So you should know.
I got 3 rights. I filled up my picks in like 30 seconds.
That's all right. Week 0 is hard to pick, but I'm going to go on a roll here soon, starting in week 1.
Did you get 2 emails with 2 different results?
Yes, I did.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't checked my email yet.
So I got one email that was like 3 right, and then one that was like, "Oh shit, we're wrong. You only got 2 right."
Really?
Yeah, mine said 4 right and then 3 right. Yeah.
Damn, they take it away.
I think what it was, he counted that. I think he counted the. Damn, what game was it? The Mullen game, the UNLV wrong game. Because that game was close up to the end. Whatever. I think he counted that one as.
Yeah, but they were favored by like 28 or 25 or something. So I mean, they easily didn't cover, no matter which way you look at it. Yeah. Now the Hawaii game came down to the Hawaii only covered by half a point. I think maybe that's what they were messing up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, Hawaii won by 3, and they were favored by 2.5. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that kicker learned how to kick by watching YouTube.
The kicker from Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Japanese. Like not Japanese American, but actually Japanese.
Yeah, from Japan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Jackpot's stream of that?
Of what? The Hawaii game?
Yeah, he was getting so mad he started talking about.
Yeah, he was getting mad. He wanted Stanford to win.
Oh, he bet on Stanford. That's what it was.
He was getting mad.
He put money on it, I think.
Yeah.
so then they lose the way he did. I'm not mad.
He should have listened to me. I tried to tell everybody. That should have been the only game I picked. That was the only one I had any confidence in at all, is that Stanford was going to lose. And even when they were up towards the end of the game, or, and I think at the beginning of the fourth quarter, Stanford was up by a touchdown or something, right? Anyway, they were
dominating on the ground. They could have just ran that clock down.
But even when they were winning late in the game, I still was confident that they would find some way to blow it, because that's just Stanford.
You were right.
Yeah, and that Hawaii quarterback was playing on one leg, and they still won.
Well, until he had to run, and then he looked like he wasn't hurt at all.
Yeah, he's like limping around, and then he had to run, and he's like, "Hey, hold on, what happened? Did he go in the tent and get a little shotty shot down there? Is that what happened?"
He was stronger every step he took in that run.
Yeah. I wonder what the update with him is. He's pretty exciting to watch. I hope he's okay. But I'm glad he won me. Shout out to him for winning my bet for me. I was down bad.
Is that the surefire bet now? Just bet whatever the thing is with Stanford, take the other side of it.
Probably, yeah. Or, unless they can just figure out how to, like you said, just run the ball. Like Carolina Jackpot's in the chat right now. He says, Stanford's quarterback is the worst football player I've ever seen. He's not wrong.
The Florida linemen blocking their own fucking other linemen.
Jackpot, how much money did you have on that game? I need to know.
I screwed up big time. I had $100 on Kansas State and $50 on the over. I got doinked out both of those.
Man,
Kansas State, man. What a
getting beat so bad. Dad fighting his own son.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. That was crazy.
What do you think what would they have to fight about?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just the whole thing is weird.
Yeah, they're definitely fighting about where they're going to eat at after the game.
Yeah, they must have got in an argument during the game, and it just spilled over into the street, literally.
You think he was just egging his dad on, like, Dad, my brother sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. He's probably like, Dad, I told you should have given him up for adoption.
Yeah, it should be me out there, Dad.
Oh, God.
That's something I did talk to Jackpot about yesterday, was like all these parents fucking up their kids by doing dumb stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like DJU's dad,
Yeah.
Nico's dad.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just stop doing that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I saw? Well, I don't know. Did you send me that picture? You sent me the picture of you and Jackpot with the Bush apple deal. Bush Light apple?
Yes.
So I showed it to Mrs. Peete, and she goes, "Oh, that's a cool picture." But she goes, "But what's going on here? Like, why is it Rec Talk and Carolina Jackpot together with a case of Bush apple?" I was like, "It's a long story."
Well,
I don't have time to explain.
He came within an hour of me, so I was like, "Yeah, I'll come over there." And evidently on his stream with Rob, he said we hugged and went meat to meat, which I don't really want to comment on, but like, Jack, you gotta keep that on the download, Jackpot. I told you we wouldn't discuss this.
I hugged Jackpot at the Slob Olympics, and we went meat to bone.
Meat to bone?
Yeah, he's got the meat, I got the bone.
Damn. You gonna let him talk about you like that, Jackpot?
But so, what did you bring him a case of Bush Light apple, or he had that?
No, I guess there was someone on like Facebook Marketplace in Cartersville that had a case of this. So he drives 3 hours to Cartersville, and so I just went to I was like, all right, I'll go over to this gas station and meet up with you. And the first thing I said to him was, dude, this is the most slob behavior I've ever seen. You drove 3 hours for one specific kind of beer. I respect the hell out of you.
Oh,
beer, that though. God damn.
So you didn't bring it to him; he was going there to get it.
Yeah, and it wasn't far from where I've moved, so I was like, I'll go meet Jackpot. Why not? Why would you not meet Jackpot if he's within an hour of you?
Yeah.
And then we talked shit about Georgia, and then we parted ways.
Gotcha. So, wow, that's interesting that he did an, like, Jackpot, how did you find some random gas station 3 hours away that had that beer? Did you just call every gas station like within a 400-mile radius? Huh?
It was some guy. I just waited for him after he got it from this guy's house.
He was a middleman.
Oh, so he was doing like a street drug deal, except instead of heroin, it was Busch Light Apple.
Correct.
Hey man,
that's actually a felony crossing state lines with it, I believe.
Hey man, you remember that Busch Light Apple you got? Yeah, I got some, bro.
You made me part of a crime, Jackpot. You made me an accomplice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's trafficking. Yeah.
Dumb, I guess. But
Jackpot was trafficking, and Rec Talk was aiding and embedding.
Yeah, that's definitely a RICO case.
Yeah. Y'all better lawyer up.
Dude, that makes me excited. I love mobster stuff. If I caught a RICO charge, that'd be great.
See, Jackpot must have already talked to his lawyer because he's using lawyer type talk now. He says, no, it was one of my subscribers. He gave it to me. So he talked to the lawyer. Lawyer said, no worry, Jackpot. If you just say they gave it to you and you didn't buy it, then there's no charge. So you're good. Smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Dude, I'm wobbling, fucking putting this damn chicken in the bag up here in the sink.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay's high as a kite right now.
This don't even feel right. Fucking chicken hearts and shit floating in here.
Well.
That stuff must be good to drive 3 hours, man. I don't know. Has anyone else had that other than him?
I have not, no. I would like to try it. And the funny thing is, I do remember seeing it. And now I'm talking about maybe last year or maybe, I don't know how long. It was months and months ago, not now. But every time I went into Publix in the beer aisle, I would see it in there. I just never thought, I just thought it wasn't any good, so I never bought it. But I don't know. Maybe it is good.
I think about Jackpot every time I buy this damn shit for my girl. She likes that Mick Ultra, that lime cactus shit.
Oh, yeah. Cactus lime.
Yeah.
I actually have had that because I think my wife bought like a variety pack that had all these different flavors in it, and I tried it once, and it wasn't bad. I like I don't know. I guess I like cactus flavored stuff. I never knew I did until now.
Me either. Shit was out. Check this story out. So I told you I was down at Friction's house, right, doing that tree work, whatever. Anyway, we went out to a Mexican restaurant. The second night I was there, but we walk in there and it was a as soon as you walk in the front door, you just seen this DJ. Like, okay, it's one of those restaurants where you walk right into the bar area and it has seating to the right and seating to the left. But anyway, you just walk right in. This DJ had this damn light show going, and he's like beep, 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 all this shit going off, like little sound effects. And dude, they're straight up playing rap music because it's a urban some urban people's birthday, and they had rented out
urban people.
Yeah, it's dude, they literally was playing WAP, Wet Ass Pussy Song or whatever.
Oh
fucking wide ass open, fucking dude. This shit was nuts in there. You walk into a Mexican restaurant and just all that shit just come right at you. It's like, what did we fucking just walk into?
Oh god,
they had us over there in the white section.
Damn, they segregated the restaurant.
Dude, it was two little Mexicans.
That's messed up.
Doing some margaritas I was talking to, but other than that, man, it was straight up segregation in there.
Damn. If it's so popular, why don't they release more of it? Well, I mean, that's a good question. Maybe it just didn't sell enough.
I don't think it is that popular. I just think Jackpot likes it.
Jackpot likes it, yeah.
Yeah. If it was that popular, it would be easy to find.
Yeah, it's limited time only.
We should write Busch Light a strongly worded letter.
I've never walked in and say, "Oh, let's see what this limited time. Let's see what Bush has for a seasonal promotion." I just don't look at the Bush section.
You're not Jackpot.
See, like, you guys remember when that? Well, I'm sure Jackpot remembers. He probably likes it too. The Angry Orchard apple cider, whatever the thing it is. I think it's what it's called. Yeah, but it's good. I mean, it tastes great, but it's too sweet. Like, I drink one of them, and then that's it. Like, I couldn't sit there and drink 6 or 12 Angry Orchard apple cider drinks. It's just, I mean...
That will be like drinking 6 or 12 Cokes. Like, you wouldn't get sick from alcohol. You get sick from sugar.
Yeah, and get the diabetes.
Diabetes.
You get the beatus, dude.
Get the beaties.
That's what I'm fighting it right now, dude. Fighting it right now. That's why I'm losing weight.
Yeah, I used to like those Smirnoff ices, but if I drink one of those, man, I gotta eat 3 times just to get my heartburn down.
Damn.
Like a Sprite.
Yeah. Yeah, the heartburn is another thing. That's a good point. Before I forget, how many of you guys saw this thing with, I forget his name now, but it's Rampage Jackson's son that almost killed that wrestler in the ring yesterday?
Yeah, he said, I'm tired of these motherfuckers fucking with me. Yeah, I seen that whole clip of him walking to his car or whatever, and the little guy was trying to film him, and hell, he was wanting more fights out there in the parking lot. It was insane. Well,
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that he's a psychopath. I mean, that's psycho behavior, what he did.
Oh, yeah. People like that don't last long.
And the people trying to make excuses for him, well, I don't know if you guys know the whole story. I'm sure everybody does. He went to some wrestling thing. Okay, he's not a wrestler. He's an MMA fighter. He went to some wrestling thing, and before one of the wrestlers he thinks Rampage Jackson's a wrestler, and he's I guess he takes a prop beer can. This wasn't like a real full beer can as far as I know, and smashes it on his head, and then says to him, "Are you going to sell this?" And of course, Rampage Jackson's like, "What the fuck? Why is this guy hitting me in the head with a beer can?" And obviously he gets upset about it, and there's some pushing and shoving. Well, later on, they see each other again, and the guy apologizes to him. He's like, "Oh, I thought you were a wrestler. I thought we were doing a work. Like, I mean, I didn't mean any disrespect by it." And they shook hands and went their other way. And they even planned on him jumping in the ring during his wrestling match, and picking him up and body slamming him or whatever as a joke, right? So he picks him up, body slams him, and beats him within an inch of his life. Why? That's psychotic behavior. When you've got a guy that's you've just knocked unconscious is on his back, and you continue to pummel him in the face full force. I think he hit him 22 times after he was unconscious in the face.
Yeah.
And then
how did someone not jump in before he gets to hit 12 on his head?
Well, did you see? I don't know if it was the referee or somebody. The first guy that tried to get him off him, he was like 5'6". I mean, he had no chance of doing anything.
Well, it shows you how fake.
Give the referees some tasers.
No, this wasn't a referee deal. This just shows you how fucking fake wrestling is, because you had all those wrestlers in there trying to do wrestling moves on him when this motherfucker's on a warpath. Like, he's on some real shit trying to fucking kill this guy, and these motherfuckers trying to pull these dumbass wrestling moves to get him off of him and shit. He's like, get that shit out of my face.
I mean, if you can't control yourself, you shouldn't be in a ring of any kind. I'm sorry.
I mean, it seemed like it was supposed to be a work shoot angle.
Yeah.
Which is like, a shoot being, we want to make it look real, like they're really fighting, which I guess A+ on that endeavor, but
well, and
you could have killed that guy.
Well, he's lucky the guy did eventually wake up, and I guess he's going to be. Well, they say he's going to be okay. It's no problem. No, fuck that. He might have serious problems for the rest of his life based on that beating. I mean, that's nothing to fuck around with. We're talking about head injuries here.
Well, when you take a bad concussion, the subsequent blows.
I mean, that guy's face could be fucked up, forever now.
Yeah, not just the blows, and I mean, you can have all kinds of problems for the rest of your life based off of that. So, I don't know if I were that guy, at the very least, I would sue the living shit out of him. But he probably should have been arrested for that.
He should have put charges on him, and that's assault at a minimum, possibly more.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was still ready to go though. If that guy followed him with the camera out to his car, and it's like, "Come on, man, just leave him alone." And because there was somebody that wasn't even talking shit to him, and just trying to. And he was like, "What? You want some?" He was ready for some more fights, man. That guy wasn't done. Like I say, he won't be running around society without handcuffs much longer. Acting like that.
No, he's not getting arrested. I mean, I think the police said they weren't even ever called. Because somebody asked whatever the jurisdiction he was in, like, why didn't the police arrest him? And the police said, nobody even called us. We didn't even know what happened. But I don't know. I don't know how that. I don't know legally what's going to happen. But
probably in the wrestling circles, like calling the cops for something is look like you're a pussy for doing that or something. I don't know, but
I don't know.
Why they were called.
Even if he was upset and he went in there and threw a couple punches that were real and hit him and hurt him, or even knocked him out with one of them, but once he's unconscious, to continue just to beat his head in like a psycho that's crazy.
Well, that tells you there's something deeply wrong with the guy.
Yeah, he's got some anger, and I don't know, maybe he's got some head trauma issues from fighting.
He could.
Yeah.
Because like, even if I was really mad at someone, I don't know I could just keep hitting a guy when he's out.
I mean,
no matter how mad I was.
Like what he did was like something you do if somebody like hurts your family member or something, like your.
All right, Pete.
Yeah.
So, did you ever watch that movie, Cell Block 99, Brawl in Cell Block 99?
No.
Because that's kind of what it is. I mean, somebody just want to punish somebody. Like that's the kind of punishment that guy was dishing out. Like, I'm finna fuck your face up.
Jackson was arrested. Was he? I heard conflicting reports on that. He wasn't arrested that night. Was he arrested afterwards? What's the guy's name? Raja? Or something like that?
Yeah.
Raja Jackson?
Yeah.
I don't think he was arrested.
All right, Pete. I'm gonna jump off, man.
All right, man.
I'll see you Wednesday. All right.
All right, man.
What?
Yeah, he wasn't arrested.
I mean, you'd have to have the guy he beat up make a statement, right? Like, you couldn't arrest him without.
Well, there's video evidence, though. I mean, you can't just look at the video and say that's enough, like, probable cause to arrest him?
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe someone in the chat knows about that. I'm not, unlike Florida State fans, I'm not a lawyer.
Okay, so this says, this was as of 6 hours ago. This was posted. Police investigating the assault from Roger Jackson. So I guess he hasn't been arrested, unless he got arrested within the last 6 hours, and you know something I don't know. Maybe that's true. I don't see anything on Google about it though. Oh.
What would his defense be? Like, those were working punches, man. Come on. That was.
Yeah, I don't know what your defense would be. I mean, I guess you can't claim self-defense with the beer thing because that happened hours before. So, self-defense has to be an immediate thing. It can't be later on.
I think maybe he would just say, I didn't understand wrestling. I was pulled into a situation I wasn't trained for.
Yeah, that's a bad defense. Come on, man. You're a professional. You're a
what's a better one?
Well, there is no good one because you're a professional fighter. Of course, you know when somebody that you're literally sitting on top of is unconscious.
I'm not saying it's a good defense. I'm just saying.
I don't really think he has a good defense. I guess if
he needs to cop a plea deal. He needs a plea deal. Is what he needs.
Somebody's gonna have to pay that guy, and I don't know how much money he has, but his dad's got some.
Now, Pete, this is the question. How much money would it take for you to take a beating like that?
I wouldn't do it for any amount of money. I don't want to be brain dead for the rest of my life. Like, what good is having $10 million if I'm a vegetable in 10 years?
Okay. Let's say you recover, but it takes you'll fully recover. It's going to take like a year, though.
I'll fully recover. My brain will recover?
Yeah.
And I won't have any...
completely fine. It's going to be a rough recovery, though. But you're going to get fucked up.
I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't really want to get fucked up that bad for any amount of money, honestly. I just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, plus it's humiliating, too, on top of everything else.
I'd probably do it for 10 grand.
10 grand?
Yeah.
Damn.
Go to the city club.
All right, I'll put a number on it. $500 million.
What? So you're gonna become like one of the wealthiest men in America?
Yeah, $500 million. That's my number.
Well, and then what are you doing with that money? Taking pigskin?
Whatever the hell I want. Whatever I want. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but that's.
What else is in the news right now?
I don't know. That's it. Those are the two things that seem to dominate the cycle. I mean, there's always something in the news political, but yeah, it's just.
I haven't honestly kept up with politics. It got real exhausting. I think that's true no matter what side you're on. It's just like, okay, you're tiring me out.
Yeah, it's exhausting. It's exhausting, especially on the internet, because it's just, most people, it seems, at least on the internet, I don't know if this is true in real life or not, but because I don't typically just run around talking about politics every time I meet somebody in person. But on the internet,
What do you
it's
think
just.
about Trump?
Huh? Oh.
Just yelling at people. What do you think about Trump?
Yeah, no. It's just people are so dug in that, if you're dug in on the right, nothing anybody says or does on the left is good. The same thing, vice versa. And it's just, like, what's the point of even arguing with people like that? You can't wait. All you're doing is just going in circles. You're not convincing somebody to change their views.
It's now devolved to you're a pedophile. No,
Yeah.
actually, you're a pedophile.
Yeah. Since when is everybody a pedophile?
Yeah, everyone is a pedophile.
That's a new thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is kind of hilarious.
It is. Well, it's a way to
No,
dismiss
really.
people. It's like you were talking about earlier with Colorado football fans, how they can't really talk football with you. So when they get mad at you, they start, calling you a racist and whatever. It's basically that's a subsect of what's going on politically right now.
Yes, and it's also the worst thing you could call somebody.
Yeah, and it's also something that if you call just anybody a racist, like, how are you supposed to defend that? It puts you in a position where it's indefensible. Because then it's like,
no matter what,
the harder you try to prove you're not a racist, the more you look like one. And then if you just abstain from even the conversation anymore, then they're like, oh, see, must have struck a nerve there. So nobody ever wins.
Yeah, you mad, bro? And then
you mad, bro?
You end up sounding dumb. Like, well, I voted for Obama. Oh, you didn't. There's no way. You're right. There's no way. I mean, how would you prove that you're not racist? Like, I don't know. My wife is black.
Oh no, but they'll say no. That doesn't matter either.
Well,
Again, you can't win.
TriStar's wife is black, right, too? And I don't know that means he's not racist.
I mean, I don't know. Release the Epstein file. I told you guys I'm releasing the files after Clemson. I've got the files. I've got the list. After Clemson beats LSU, I'm releasing the names on the list. And you guys are going to be shocked at some of the names on there.
Well, speaking of shocked, how good would it be for us if one of the coaches in college football was on the list and they did release something?
Well, I can tell you that the one of the coaches' names is on the list. I have the list.
Are they in the Big Ten?
I'm not going to. I've told too much already.
Yeah, we don't know who's listening.
Yeah,
You
because
sound like a Colorado guy.
The more we narrow it down, you'll be able to figure it out. But yeah, there's some crazy names on there.
It's Ryan Day. We all know that. He went over there, got his hair dyed, and came back.
Exactly, Riz Chat. It's on my desk right now. I'm looking at it, actually.
Yeah, you got videos that are not edited.
Yep. But now, if LSU wins, sorry, nobody's gonna ever learn the names on the list.
The truth.
Yeah, the truth. That was weird, though. You remember whenever Trump got elected and they brought all those like social media influencers to the White House and they gave them all those envelopes, and then they're like standing out in front of the White House like doing a photo op with the envelopes. What the hell?
This binder is the fucking tits,
Yeah.
baby. Look at this thing. Yeah, not only did they invite social media people, they're in his cabinet too, which is new for me. I mean, it's not right or wrong. But yeah, that was, and it was all stuff that had already been released. With anything that hadn't been released was redacted, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we doing? This is useless.
Yeah, the whole thing was weird.
But I will say it was hilarious. Like after like he started catching shit, and he's just like, "Are we still talking about this? A bunch of losers."
Yeah, yes.
That's the greatest troll I've ever seen.
That pissed everybody off. He's like, yeah, I know I campaigned on this for 6 months, and I know when I got elected, I brought a bunch of people to the White House and gave them a binder, but why are we still talking about this?
Yeah, I called literally every Democrat a pedophile. Why are we talking about this now?
And then you have the other side. You have the people that are like, well, obviously Donald Trump's on the list. And I'm going, well, no, obviously he's not, because, I mean, Joe Biden had the same list for 4 years. And believe me, they would have used it against him in the campaign if he was in the list. So, shocker.
There's a lot of people on there, and they could both be. I have no idea.
Yeah, I do. I got the list.
I think we could learn.
Here, I'll tell
Trump, though.
Trump's not on the list. Bill Clinton's not on the list.
Oh yeah, he was exonerated by Mac.
None of the people that people think are on the list is on the list. It's much more. It's much worse than that.
I want to implement Trump's strategy. So, like, let's say we lose to Colorado. At the end of the stream, I'm gonna be like, "Y'all still want to talk about this game? Bunch of losers, dude. Got to talk about something else now."
Yeah. I can't wait for that game. Now, I don't know, you couldn't hear me earlier or whatever, but you are streaming that game with Sea-Dog, right?
Yes, I am streaming that game. If we lose, I am drinking a 40-year-old Coke.
Wow.
And it's gonna be a good time. Now, if you've never watched a stream of me and Sea-Dog before, I'm prone to saying things I don't remember later.
Okay.
Like I think you brought this up, that I said it wasn't even if we won the game against Georgia. I was like, if we get this first down, I will fucking jerk you off right now.
Yeah, you did. You said you'd give him a handy or something. Yeah.
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 I don't know if we got the first down or not, but
I don't remember either.
I just lose my mind.
I don't remember either.
It sets me up to have a miserable weekend. Like, if we do lose, it's on a Friday. So then I can't really enjoy the rest of the games. So I have to deal with that.
Yeah. That's a good point. I never thought of that.
Well, that's the bad part about playing on a Friday.
Yeah.
If you're a YouTuber.
The good part about it is watching you on a Friday.
Oh, dude, I'm going to be... First of all, my dad is already somewhat embarrassed for me, because he's like, why would you agree to do that when no one asked you to do that? Like, drink this Coke. He's like, I don't understand. And I was like, Dad, okay. Okay, Dad.
This is interesting. Does your dad watch your YouTube channel?
He does. He's a fan. Okay, he's a fan. But he does ask me questions sometimes, like, well, I'll bring up stuff to him. Like, I think I told you during the weight loss, we're doing the weight loss journey, and I wanted to do UFC weigh-ins where you're naked and you just kind of hold a towel, and I wanted him to hold the towel. I was like, Dad,
oh yeah, he said he flat out told you no, right?
He hung up.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of chill, right? Like, he was in the military in the past, and like, he's just like, he's even said, like, why does all this have some gay overtone with you?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand this. I'm like, Dad, okay, Dad.
You don't have to understand. It's not for you to understand, Dad.
you're just a boomer who doesn't get the gay shit that I do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always funny when parents watch it. Like my dad mentioned he watched a few of my call-in shows and stuff, and he said it was funny, but he was like, I don't understand why you play music for 15 minutes before you start talking. What's that about? Like, I was like, well, Dad, I'm waiting for people to get on the show, you know? He was like, he didn't get it. Plus, he wasn't a huge fan of my taste in music either, so that probably had something to do with it.
What's with all this rap and hip hop?
Yeah. But.
Yeah, I mean, my dad's the same way. He's like, why are we not playing Merle Haggard or Jerry Lee Lewis? And I'm like, well, because 90% of the people think that's lame. I don't, by the way. But.
Yeah. Rec is our token gay dude in the community.
I'm okay with that because that should help my career. They'll be like,
that's true.
Are you gay? Like, close enough.
Yeah, maybe they'll do like Dylan Mulvaney and send you put your face in a Bud Light can.
Oh, if I could hook that up with Diet Coke, I would do some gay shit.
Yeah.
They would sponsor me. Hey, y'all, Georgia Tech's going to beat y'all's ass.
Free Diet Coke for life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth, the old backdoor get down if you got to.
Well, I am looking forward to watching the. I'll have the game on TV, but I'm going to be listening to you guys. I'll just mute my TV.
Can we also talk about how people can't figure that out? How many times during a stream will you get a comment like, "I'm out of sync with your stream"?
Yeah, we had.
Yeah.
Were you in my stream when we had this conversation the other night? It was confusing.
I don't think so.
Because somebody was like, Pete. Somebody said, "Well, Pete, you're way behind me." The other guy's like, "Oh, Pete, I'm way ahead. You're way ahead of me." And I'm like, "You guys know that you can fix this problem, right?" And,
yeah. I can't fix it for all 100 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but I do know you have a pause button on your TV, don't you? And you also have a pause button on your YouTube on your phone, or whatever you're watching me on. So, either way you're trying to go here, it's up to you to fix this. I can't do it for you.
I'm way behind you. Well, I can't fast forward time.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, if you get a DeLorean and you figure it out.
Yeah, YouTube puts a built-in buffer in case I whoop my wiener out or something.
Right.
Which I might do if we win. They're like, right there, buddy. Right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that would be the last show you ever do. You do that.
I'd be like, are you proud of me, Edward? Did I do good? Saha, are you watching?
Yeah. But yeah, I do that. If I'm watching a stream of somebody streaming a game and if it's off, well, first of all, if they're ahead of me, I don't want the spoiler alert. So I'll just pause whatever their stream is for 30 seconds until they're back in the past with me.
That's the biggest foul in a stream too. People will spoil stuff for you because, like, in my peripheral, I can see the chat, and I'm like, great, okay.
Well, I've learned, because I've done so many of them at this point, that if for some reason, especially if I'm watching a Clemson game and let's say there's like 10 seconds left and the game's on the line or whatever, I just won't look at my phone. I just won't look at the chat. I won't take my eyes off of the TV until after the play is over. Otherwise, they will spoil it for sure.
Yeah.
Have you seen Jackpot gets real mad? And the problem is when you get as mad as he does, people start doing it on purpose after that.
Yes.
Just to make you even madder than you already are. But I've seen Jackpot like literally break shit because people spoil like what's happening in the South Carolina game while he's streaming it. He bans people from the channel.
Well, he'll break shit. He'll break his own stream. He gets so mad. He's like, "Damn it! I cut my stream off on accident. Got hit my."
Well, laptop. Yeah, like he'll whack his laptop across the room and the stream shuts off. And
the face he makes when he gets mad is my favorite. Like he kind of perches his lips together.
Yeah.
And just mean mugs for a minute, and then his face. It's like his face is a thermometer.
Yeah, it gets red.
His rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just gets redder and
Yeah,
redder.
you can see the red come up from his neck, and then it hits his chin, and then it goes up to his nose, and then by the time it gets to his forehead, it's glowing.
And then he starts looking around the room like there's something in his peripheral vision he can't quite get a good look at. He just kind of starts darting his head.
Yeah.
It's classic, man.
It is great.
I'm trying to think the maddest.
Well,
The
I don't.
maddest I've ever got on a stream was probably with Georgia fan.
Oh God, I can't. That's a good question. It's definitely been mad at Dabo Swinney for something. I know I was really mad when they did that damn ring around the posies fucking trick play on the punt return. Oh my God, that was bad. That was against South Carolina too. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No, but Dabo's had some weird special teams calls.
It was the dumbest. It's still the dumbest play I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea what the point of it even was. Clemson was winning the game. They were winning the game. They were receiving a kickoff. Okay, there's I forget. I think it was in the second quarter. Maybe it was in the third quarter. I can't remember. But they're winning the game, so it's not like they're down and they have to figure out some sort of trick play to get back in this thing. All right, they're winning. They kick the ball off. The guy receives the ball, runs up about 5 yards. The entire rest of the Clemson players surround him in a circle, right? And then they start handing the football off to each other, like so that South Carolina doesn't know who has the football, instead of just returning the kick. And
this is like some Mighty Ducks Flying V shit.
it was so bad, and it didn't work. Obviously, I mean, South Carolina just swarmed their circle and tackled everybody. It was the dumb. I think they fumbled it and turned the ball over too because they didn't know they were trying to hand the ball off to each other, and somebody knocked the ball out of their hand. And it was like, oh,
Yourself out.
it's still the worst play I've ever seen. I tried it. I can't remember exactly how it played out because I was so angry that I tried to put it out of my memory for all of eternity. I never want to think about it again.
What's with him and punts? Because when we played y'all in Clemson, was that last year that I went? And, or the year before, maybe. We didn't play y'all last year, right?
No, we didn't play you last year.
The year before when I went up there, y'all went for a fake punt on like your own 25 early in the game too, like in the second quarter. Now y'all ended up beating our asses, but it's like, why would you do that?
Well, that's one thing, but the play I'm talking about, I can't even imagine that they were in the special teams meeting room and they're like, we should try this, and then somebody actually signed off on that, and then they actually practice it at practice. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
You guys know nursery rhymes? We'll make a play out of one. What? Yeah, no one will see it coming.
Yeah, Dabo, he's something else. He's something else. Now, I mean, he's done some trick play, and that's what makes it. That's what perpetuates it, is that he's done this kind of thing before and it works. So then that gives him confidence to keep doing it, even though it's a very, very low percentage type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you pull out a deck of cards and I just guess 3 of clubs every time. Eventually, I'm going to be right.
Right. Exactly. That's a good way to put it. All right. Anyway, I got to get off here. It's after 1 o'clock. Rec, thank you, sir. And when's your next live show?
I'll probably do another few before we get to Friday.
Okay.
I might try and do a more impromptu college football weekly, maybe Wednesday. Y'all do the Lunch Money show on Mondays, right? I've been thinking about when we could do that in season. Wednesday's probably the best day.
I start the call-in show back on Wednesday at 10 p.m.
We could do 8:30 maybe.
Yeah.
Try and get out of there quick. If you're able. Either way, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos antagonizing idiot Deion fans. That's what I know.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, for sure.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys are all subscribed to Rec Talk. If you're not, go ahead and fix that problem immediately. So, all right, Rick, we'll see you later.
See ya.
All right. Yeah, it's going to do it for me as well, everybody. Yeah, make sure you come over to the Uncle Lou channel tonight at 9 p.m., and we'll teach you how to lose some money on Week 1 games. If it goes anything like it did in Week 0, you'll definitely lose money. So, or the best thing you can do is just bet the opposite of us. That's probably the smartest thing to do. That's what I would do. Anyway, all right, have a great rest of your Monday. See you tonight at 9 p.m.